What if the heartbreak of losing Game 7 in extra innings wasn't the end of the story, but actually the blueprint for something greater? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just delivered the message every Blue Jays fan has been waiting for, and it reveals exactly why Toronto's front office spent $240 million this winter. This isn't optimism. This is championship architecture being executed at the highest level. Hello, Jays Nation. Welcome to Jays Quick News, your go-to spot for the latest Toronto Blue Jays updates. Today, we're breaking down why Vlad Jr. is happier now than when the Jays made the World Series, and what that tells us about Toronto's dynasty-building strategy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. This is the analysis that separates casual fans from Jays Nation diehards. Now let's examine what Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just revealed about the team's transformation. In discussing the offseason acquisitions, Vladdy made a statement that should send electricity through every Blue Jays fan. We acquired new players, great players. I think this is going to be more fun. I'm actually happier than last year. For whatever reason, I'm happier and feeling great. I have good feelings about this year. Here's why this matters strategically. When your 14-year, $500 million franchise cornerstone says he's happier after losing the World Series than before it, that tells you the front office identified the exact weakness and surgically fixed it. Game 7 exposed Toronto's pitching depth. Management responded with historic aggression. The Dylan Cease signing represents championship thinking at its finest. 7 years, $210 million, the largest free agent contract in Blue Jays history. But here's the strategic brilliance most analysts are missing. Cease isn't just replacing production, he's changing the entire competitive dynamic. With Kevin Gausman potentially retiring after 2026 and Shane Bieber heading to free agency, Cease becomes the long-term anchor who stabilizes this rotation through 2032. He's not a rental piece, he's dynasty infrastructure. Cease brings 5 consecutive seasons of 200-plus strikeouts and elite durability, averaging over 165 innings annually. That consistency is championship currency. When your ace logs deep innings in October, it protects your bullpen for the marathon postseason grind. Toronto learned that lesson watching Gausman battle through Game 6 heartbreak. Now they've doubled down on workhorse starters. The Cody Ponce acquisition shows even more strategic sophistication. 3 years, $30 million for a 31-year-old KBO MVP might look risky on surface analysis, but dive deeper into the context. Ponce posted a 1.89 ERA with 252 strikeouts in 180 innings, setting a KBO single-season strikeout record. His fastball velocity jumped from 93 to 95.5 miles per hour, touching 98 regularly. That's not marginal improvement, that's complete arsenal reinvention. He developed a devastating changeup with a 46% whiff rate and added a cutter that gives hitters nightmares. This is calculated upside betting with manageable risk. If Ponce gives Toronto 150 innings of sub-4.0 ERA pitching, this rotation becomes absolutely lethal. The Blue Jays aren't hoping he succeeds. They're positioning multiple pathways to championship-level pitching depth. Now here's where Vlad's happiness makes complete strategic sense. Consider his perspective during the 2025 playoff run. Watching Trey Yesavage throw historic rookie performances, seeing Kevin Gausman battle in Game 6 with championship stakes, feeling Shane Bieber's grit after returning from Tommy John surgery. That experience showed Guerrero what's possible with elite pitching, but it also showed him where the margins were razor thin. Now, he's looking at Dylan Cease as the certified ace. Kevin Gausman bringing 200 strikeouts and a 3.59 ERA in his potential swan song season. Bieber betting on himself with a full healthy offseason to regain his Cy Young form. Jose Berrios providing veteran stability despite his bicep issues. Trey Yesavage, arguably baseball's most electric young arm after striking out 12 in a World Series start as a 22-year-old rookie. And Cody Ponce as high upside depth insurance. That's not just improved, that's potentially historic rotation construction. If you're loving this strategic breakdown, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're bringing you championship-level analysis all season long as the Blue Jays march toward October. Let's talk about what this means for championship probability. The Blue Jays identified their competitive weakness, pitching depth beyond the top 3, and addressed it with overwhelming force. They didn't make marginal improvements. They reconstructed the entire foundation. Think about the compounding advantages this creates. Your ace logging 200 innings reduces bullpen fatigue. Your bullpen staying fresh in September means October dominance. Your offense playing with confidence because they trust every guy taking the mound. Alejandro Kirk calling games behind a rotation. This talented means opposing lineups face different elite weapons every single day. Kirk just posted career highs with 15 home runs and 76 RBIs while ranking as baseball's 5th best catcher, and now he's working with this arsenal? That's championship synergy. The historical parallel everyone should understand. The 92 and 93 Blue Jays won back-to-back championships because they had Jimmy Key, Juan Guzman, Jack Morris, and Dave Stewart providing elite rotation depth. This 2026 roster has that same infrastructure, but with superior offensive firepower and a 26-year-old superstar entering his absolute prime. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. isn't just locked in long-term. He's surrounded by the exact championship pieces required to maximize his prime years. That's why he's happier now. He sees the championship architecture being built around him. So here's the championship thesis. The Blue Jays didn't just reload after Game 7 heartbreak, they upgraded with strategic precision. Cease provides long-term ace stability. Ponce offers high upside depth insurance. Gausman delivers veteran excellence in his final contracted year. Bieber bets on himself with playoff-proven grit. Yesavage represents electric young arm upside that could carry October. This isn't hope. This is calculated roster construction designed to dominate the American League for the next 3 seasons, while Guerrero, Kirk, and the core remain together. What's your take, Jays Nation? Do you see the strategic brilliance behind these moves, or are there concerns I'm missing? Drop your analysis in the comments. I read every single one. And if this championship breakdown delivered value, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss our coverage as we count down to opening day. This is Jays Quick News, delivering the insights that separate contenders from champions. We'll see you in the next one.